All right, so we should be pretty good. My voice is a little bit better, Cough is still there, which is just kind of the cost of the asthma, so it's fine. It's fine. 1 second. Like everything on OBS's end is just frozen. So that's great. That's fabulous. I mean, okay, you can't see me. That's great. Why does my hair look like that? I don't. This is what happens if I don't brush my hair. It just ends up kind of weird. It's fine. It's fine. This is good enough. I'm still not feeling so hot. But that's fine. It's really just the cough. So say I love you. It's unfortunate because I'm supposed to have blood work to test my whites tomorrow. And I've been sick, so I don't know. There's a different test in there though that's more important. So anyway, let's do our notices real quick. So down in the description below, you will see 2 websites. This is the first one. This is sam-v.card.co, which has my introduction, my gallery, all the links to find me, different places. So yeah, pretty important. I need to update these, but I have not finished editing like any of my pictures. So if you click the important to me section or the other link in the description below or in the chat, you'll come to important to me, which is our rules. You know, in order to continue having a silly fun time, we have to follow the rules. Otherwise, we'll not have a silly fun time and I'll be very angry. So let's not do that. We also have all of our important resources and charities. Please make use of them. I have to cough. Look, there is very little I can do right now to improve my situation. It sucks. Yeah. So we're gonna be finishing Dishonored today just because I want to. Like, I have missed playing Dishonored, but it's kind of like I haven't felt well enough. And this will be the last one of Dishonored 2, and then I think I'll take a little bit of a break from Dishonored for like a week or two. I don't know. We got things we gotta do. But when we return to Dishonored, we'll start back with Dishonored 1 and then do High Chaos. Sound good? I'm sorry. I'm trying. You'd think that me being sick, I was able to like play more games and stuff, but that's not really how it works. Also, as you can probably tell, my voice is still a little, I feel it in my throat, but it's not as bad as it was. So, you know, when, I guess, Because, like, it was so bad that, I say was, but, like, really, it's still bad enough that I usually, like, have this running dialogue that I talk to myself when I'm doing stuff or just, like, hanging out. Because, I don't know, I guess I like to hear myself talk. We're getting Dishonored started on this screen, so lights and stuff. Ignore it. I have not been doing that. Well, I have been doing it, but not with, like, the vocalizations. I'll just... Yeah, that routine. Which, if you weren't looking at the screen, it's just me mouthing words. Yeah. Makes me feel a little nuts. A little bit nuts, but it's okay. I want to take a nap already. It's like I've been awake for like a couple hours and I'm already like, I need a nap, and it's just me being tired because, oh God. It's fine. I still have my freaking homework to do. And like the skin on the back of my hand is like all weird. The cuts are just my cat, which they're healing fine, but I have like this weird texture thing here. I don't know what it is. It's on both of my hands, but it wasn't there, now it is, and I'm like, oh God. It's just like these micro fissures where the skin got, I guess, too dry, so now it's split, but it's not like ready to peel. That used to happen a lot before I underwent therapy and got my OCD under control. Except then they would split to the point where they would bleed, and that's a whole different issue. Let's get into Dishonored, right? Since, you know, this is like probably one of my last to second to last streams before we have like a massive mix-up. Look, if you're seeing this after the new year 2025, I will have a video. This has to be a long-form video because I'm not doing an announcement like that on what are you called? Stream. Yes, so there we go. Campaign. Meet with Megan Foster and Anton Sokolov to discuss my return to Dunwall. Yeah, we're gonna destroy Delilah. Her name is Delilah, right? I had a moment like yesterday where I was thinking about this, and I'm like, I called her, I think it was Delia in my head, and I'm like, that's not her name, is it? Oh God, I really hope I don't have to do reading, because like...
There are marks on our flesh, made by the knife of Dunwall. Cursed Dowd who hides in the world and breathes still.
Remarkable what Delilah's accomplished, coming from such a background, taking the throne.
Where's Megan then?
The situation with the Duke is behind us. Let's not forget that small festival in all this. Drunken despot.
Sorry, Sokolov, I'm robbing you right now. Does this count as robbing? See, I find Sokolov fascinating because he's such an interesting character. We get to see him be like super shady and stuff in the first game, and then like the aging mad scientist who kind of has learned that some of the things I did weren't good things, and sometimes the end doesn't justify the means, and I don't know, now I'm rambling. But he's a fascinating character because of that. Oh, nothing about Sokolov?
Every time.
If I hadn't killed the Duke's brother so long ago, would any of this have happened? This thing in Karnaka could have repelled. There you are. I wanted a chance to talk.
I don't have a chance to talk right now, I'm sorry. I'm robbing you.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom,
I think I fucked this up.
consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes.
I think I fucked this up. Surprise. We're gonna leave the notebook, okay? We can come back. I think I messed things up.
You know where to go to find Delilah, but how will you handle her? It's my hope that you have some sort of plan.
It could be tricky. She might not give me any choice but to fight. And Delilah deserves whatever she gets.
At my age, I've come to distrust words like deserve. As I told you, I knew her long ago. Badly wounded, deep at her center, but cunning, and looking for a way to pull herself up. Perhaps more than anything, Delilah had a talent for imagining the world as a better place. If only that could have been channeled towards something less twisted.
It's probably too late to dwell on regrets.
Yes, you're right. In any case, please watch yourself. I've come to care a great deal about you.
Goodbye, Anton.
See, that's the thing. They're kind of trying to push the narrative that, like, oh, well, she could have been good in another world, but, like, you didn't do the work to get there, so it's a little weird. It's a little weird. Ignore me stumbling up the steps.
I
Oh,
made a
God.
vow I wouldn't come back here. And that's twice I've broken it for you.
Megan.
People have called me that for a long time, but it's a lie. My name is Billy Lurk.
Everyone's full of secrets. Why do I feel like you've got more to say?
Yeah. I can't believe I'm telling you this, but you deserve the truth. I'll just say it. 15 years ago, I ran with a mercenary gang. We got paid to kill people. Some who deserved it, some who didn't. The boss pulled me up from the Dunwall slums when I had nothing and had run out of rope. This is hard to admit.
Whatever it is, spit it out.
Our leader was the assassin Val, and I was part of the crew. Our last big job together. We were paid to
Assassinate the Empress.
Kill my mother?
Yes. I don't know what else to say. I've lived a very long time wishing I could take that day back, but I can't.
Well, if you had, like, none of this would have happened, so. We'll forgive her.
I can't ever forgive you for what you did. But suffering has a way of twisting people. You're a different woman today than you were then.
Yeah. We've all been hurt. But not all of us did what I did. Or became what Delilah became. I know you'll never get over it. But neither will I.
I hope not. Goodbye, Billy. I'm taking the skiff, and I'll go alone from here.
That was some brilliant voice acting from Emily. Now we can go and read her journal, and it'll be a little less weird. So obviously we're supposed to find all of this after, but... What day is it? I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know what will happen. No one can know. But I have a feeling that we'll all be dead soon. Everyone dies, just like my sweet Deirdre, twitching in the mud. But I think death is very close now. The air feels strange. The wind is coming from the west. I saw a dead gull floating in some foam. Don't go off to Dunwall, Billy. That's what I'm reading from all the signs. I could run, finally try and find him at long last. The old knife himself. They could rent another boat. They don't need me, not really. So I could run. I should run. Haven't I had more than my share of blood? So why am I still here? I don't know. It's kind of your problem.
If old Samuel
To the
could see
streets.
now.
You must confront Empress Delilah Copperspoon before she changes all the world with her will. Enter Dunwall Tower and find a way to reunite Delilah Copperspoon's spirit with her body to make her mortal again. Only then can you eliminate her and take back the throne. Oh, whatever.
Take me to the Dunwall Tower. Bring me back to the cage in my own chest. Oh, I will. Delilah will be made mortal again. You let your mother slip into oblivion. Do you know where my mother's resting? In a child's coffin, her skinny legs tucked beneath her, because I couldn't afford proper burial, while my father rests in the Imperial crypt. You're lying. You still can't accept it, little girl. Your father was born a nobody. I inhabit your mother's heart, and my body walks the halls of your crumbling palace and sleeps between your sheets. If I learned anything in Karnaca, it's that birth shouldn't give anyone the right to rule. You earn it every day by serving the people who need you. Now I'm coming to end your tyranny, Delilah.
Yeah, some of the themes of this just get a little muddled. They're not fully executed. Like, it feels, even like this Return to Dunwall doesn't feel like it has the right impact. I feel like it should have at least been an extra 2 missions or something. I don't know. I gotta be back. I'm sorry. Like, this is why I don't like to stream when I'm sick. Like, this is not...
times in Dunwall, with the new Empress and her crew taking over. This is what I have for upgrading your equipment.
Yeah, I don't actually need any of this, so... I'm an idiot.
We could do business.
I never really worry about it.
I'll take that deal. You won't regret it.
I always forget about this. Yeah, we need less damage. Which means gear.
I don't know how long Dunwall is going to stand.
Oh, shoot.
Come back next time you need something.
I will.
Brianna was the first to hear our call.
Who are you? Wait, Lady Ep?
I've been down in Karnaka trying to figure out how all this happened, with Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos.
Were you successful? Things are a mess here.
I know how to beat Delilah now. I'm going to retake my throne and find a way to help my father.
That's the best news I've heard in a long while. You'll have my support. Whatever you need, just ask.
Once it's safe, just tell the public what happened. If I come out on top, I'll invite you to Dunwall Tower to conduct an interview.
Really, man, I just need money. On these trusted pages, we have often speculated about the Crown Killer. At first, we believe the monster took orders directly from the throne, yet recent events have laid bare innumerable facts that leave Empress Emily Kaldwin and her royal protector Corvo Attano free from all such doubts. Not only are they no longer implicated in these gruesome murders, but they themselves are the victims of clever conspirators bent on destroying their exemplary reputations. Evidence now points to an assassin from Karnaka, possibly taking orders from none other than Duke Luca Abel and Delilah Copperspoon. However, this venerable institution is reluctant to arrive at conclusions before the whole truth is known. We will keep you aware of events as they transpire, dear readers. I just need money. I need to buy stuff, so. This is a nice track. Okay, like, I don't know, it felt like in the first Dishonored, every, like, little hidey hole had stuff in it, and I don't know, this game just feels very, Like, there's a lot of clutter, but it feels very bare. In a way that's a little interesting. Ooh. Oh, well. I'm not very bright, or am I? Hi, yeah, I need some stuff.
I used to go and play at the Abbey, but I haven't seen a single overseer in days.
Watch your ass out there.
We're taking some time to explore. Common key. Troubling signs of mischief have been reported recently in all corners of Dunwall. What was thought to be a series of pranks has proven much more widespread and unsettling. Despite the enlightened age in which we live, superstitious folks have begun to rumor monger of witchcraft. There have been reports of dogs shaved to the skin, small owls pinned to doors, lines of salt ominously left below windows, dried rats hung from archways, cats walking backwards who fail to mew, and pots with strange-smelling ointments left underneath beds and writing desks. That all these things might be occurring here in the capital all at once boggles this journalist's mind. What desperate times! If half of these are true, each odd occurrence seems a bad omen, a warning for terrible things to come. And if, as some say, these antics are the work of Empress Delilah's devout followers, what hope is there then? What hope is there?
With all the shops in the district shuttered, this place still might be your best bet.
South Bank. Maybe. Who are you?
I'm not a friend to your new Empress Delilah.
Thank the stars for that. I've been hiding here since the coup. Worked in the carriage rails before things went to pieces.
I've been in Karnaca for over a month. What can you tell me?
At first, there was fighting. Delilah's bunch against those in the city watch who were still loyal. People tried to barricade the streets, to put up a wall around the tower. Eventually, the overseers came down, led by the High Overseer himself. They fought against Delilah's witches. That's the only word for them. But I haven't seen an overseer in a while now.
Anything else?
There was rioting over food, but people have fled the district mostly. Not long ago, someone came by in the dead of the night, pushing a carriage toward the tower. Looked like bones, maybe from a whaling slaughterhouse. No idea why Delilah would want that.
I do.
Thanks for what you've told me. Stay hidden for a few more days. Maybe things will get better after that.
I've never had that conversation. Oh, I didn't realize that you guys were enemies. Ah, these are the Hatters, that's why. Can't get me now. One second. Or wait. He's dead. They're both dead. The dogs killed him. Oh no. Oh well, it's not my fault, okay? I didn't do anything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is there anything in here, or no, it's just empty. Okay. Why are my feet so loud on this? Like, listen to that. That is insane. I don't know if yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Me. That is not what I want it to do. Okay, one second. I need to do something. I'm sleepy.
It's here. I can smell money. Check behind the paint. That was weird.
Welcome home, Your Majesty. Delilah's waiting for you. She's been sleeping badly for the last couple of weeks because that piece of her you were carrying around has been calling out, begging her to take it back. She feels the same craving, but she'll fight to the death to stop you from putting her spirit back where it belongs. You were careful in Karnaca. Let's see how that serves you in the tower where you were born. Delilah's got the throne, and she's got your father. But now, she's got a secret as well.
I wonder what that secret is. "15th, born in Dunwall, thought I'd die here too, but I got to go find a new home. It ain't one way or the other to me who runs the Empire. Euhorn, from way back, his granddaughter, Lady Emily, this new Delilah, whoever. None of them could be like Jessamine. She really had something special. Anyway, I'd stay, but Dunwall's gone to junk, and there ain't nothing here for an old sailor. I'm gonna get killed in the street just for buying an ale, that's what. I got one regret, and that's I'll never see my secret room again. Been working on it since I was a young man. My shrine. Lucky little tidbits I found here and there. My whalebone carvings. Quite a collection. But I can't bring the whole room with me now, can I? Anyway, I ain't so old that I can't start a new shrine wherever I wash up. Maybe Tivia. Miss Fenella Reed, are you really going to keep living in a ruin with your leg still broken out of misguided loyalty to your boss? He's dead. He was an asshole. Everyone knows that. Everybody knows that. I don't give your building 3 days before it falls to the ground. By that time, you could be sailing to Driscoll on that ship I told you about. The captain would grant you passage for free if I give him the word. They're leaving this afternoon. All you have to do is pass by that little courtyard behind the courier and do as I told you. Nobody will know. Go back to your family. Leave Dunwall and forget about the Boyle Company. This is your last chance, a friend." Oh, shit.
Come in, my friend. I like how you spend.
Of course you do. Darn.
My door's always open.
Wrong one. Whoop.
That's a shame.
Shit. God. Stay. Oop. I fell. Oh, I have to... Oh god, I got stuck. Yes, we are going back this way. Can't go any further than that. Sorry. Should we? If you're afraid of heights, maybe look away. Oh. There we go. Yeah, no, I'm the literal worst when it comes to, like, jumping off of things. I think it's really funny. My mother does not agree. She is afraid of heights. Nope. I don't know if this is the right way. I'm just exploring. What is with that unsettling music? Ah, that would be why there was dangerous sounding music. I am a little confused. What if... Why can't I go that way? I don't like this. We're gonna go the other way. We should probably go and grab some, I'm sorry. We're gonna go grab some more potions.
Welcome back.
Oh, I don't have enough. Okay.
I take the risk. Just having the goods delivered, you won't regret it.
Watch your ass out there.
I will try. I'm sorry. Nothing? Okay, great. Weaver, that's it, mate. We talked about it last night, and me and my Jilly are leaving Dunwall. You know me, I was always City Watch through and through. I never thought I'd be a deserter. But there's no other way. Staying in the tower with Delilah and all her followers would be nuts. I've seen things in the last week I didn't think could happen. When Mortimer Ramsay said Empress Emily was a traitor and that Lord Corvo had been killing off nobles, I believed it. Now I'm sure I was being naive. We all got taken on that one. Everything's 10 times worse now than it's ever been. Jilly and I are going up to Poolwick. Her sister has a farm outside of town. So goodbye and good luck. If you ever get up there, I owe you a few drinks. As always, remember our motto, keep your head down, Peterson.
I saw the High Overseer fall. All is lost. Leave this place.
The Abbey assaulted the tower?
Somehow we were overcome. Not just Delilah's sorcerers and their gravehounds, but mechanical men. Automated soldiers. The ancient music was useless against them.
Rest now. But know that I'm going to end Delilah's reign. I swear it.
At death's door, I smell the corruption of the void upon you. A heretic against a heretic. Laughable. The world is doomed.
Brother Fitz, I bid you courage on your expedition into the heart of corruption. The once shining Dunwall Tower. Know that beyond Delilah's occult heresy, she is full of guile. Be wary, storm the tower and protect Higher Overseer Cullen with your life, for he will lead us back to the righteous path. But there's another thing. For years, rumors have circulated regarding the Royal Protector. If victory is secured and you manage to find yourself in his quarters alone, we want you to search for signs of blasphemy. Report back, but only to me. For all my years I dedicate to the Abbey and the Oracular Order, Sister Rosewyn. I'm sorry, we keep having to take breaks for me to have moments.
Ammonia drowns precious copper. Cyan leads to dreams improper. Four hands sift and four hands blend. The pigments block. before her blush. I'll be there.
There we go. You are already dead. That's it? Just a dead guy?
The algae's all dried out. That makes it easier to collect. Less messy. You can still smell it.
How much of the algae does Our Lady Delilah want? And what's it for?
Oh my god. Oh my goodness, get down.
You're not wanted here.
Okay. There we go. Water levels normal. Had to burn a few river crusts to get through gate 2B. They shouldn't come back this time. Water levels normal. Severe rain. Water levels above normal. Can't believe what happened today. Looks like we got ourselves a new empress out of nowhere. I don't like it. I didn't get word from anyone. Not sure if I'm supposed to continue working as usual. Removed dead hounds stuck in gate 14D. Doesn't feel safe outside. I'll just hide here for a while. I found myself a good spot near the pump room. I heard people talking in the sewers. Two of those strange women who came to live in the tower with the new empress. They were collecting moss and algae from the walls. Stayed maybe an hour scraping and chanting. I wonder what it's for. Are they cleaning the sewers? That doesn't make any sense. And do they know I still work here? Does anyone? The women came back, still scratching the sewer walls for algae, but they talked about human bones they need for a kind of recipe? Or maybe I misunderstood. What should I do? I need to get out before they find me, or before I starve to death. I'll take my chances tonight. Whoop. Messed up.
You're not one of us. With your hair. Paint my nails red with your blood. Boy is calling for her. Send her back.
Okay. What is happening?
You don't stand a chance anyway. Heard a bit.
You're going first.
Oh, interesting. Scoop out your brains and learn this trick for myself.
All right. You did not succeed. Let's go visit Mom's memorial.
Delilah's hatred for my mother knows no end.
No one could help you, dear sister. I didn't break it, you little liar. No one remembers the truth except me, Jessamine. I will always remember.
Mother, I wish we could talk just one more time. You know now. I'm your only family.
Lies.
You're keeping for dandelions. You finally mastered the Gravehound magic, didn't you? I did.
And we used to play hide and seek with Corvo back here. Holy shit. Damn, that scared me. Luca.
It's gotta be something nice.
Wow, you really didn't notice. Let me just take out your friend right there. Lissa, you like your assignment? I'm bored out of my skull. I say let's open up the water lock and have our own Imperial fleet. I volunteer to be Delilah's first captain. Veronica, you always was a fool. We had to close the water lock so no ships or anything can get in. Delilah's orders. She's got enough to concern her without someone sneaking in through there. Keeping the tower safe is her first priority. Like she said just a night ago, which you would know if you hadn't been out looting. Yes, I saw you slip away. Listen, I heard her message. Belinda passed it on when I came back. And if we stayed in the water lock instead of keeping it blocked off with all that old blockade junk, we could keep anyone from creeping up on the tower. And I still don't see why we can't have our own fleet of ships with me, a captain. Like, I do love the running in this. It's so smooth, except when you get stuck, then it's not smooth. Into the tower we go. I hit the wrong button. I'm going to take a real quick break just to get more of my drink and stuff, so I'll be right back. All right. There we go.
I can use the elevator to reach Delilah up in the throne room.
Following the Abbey's pathetic assault, I want the power shut off in the security room, and I want this rickety old contraption locked. No more supplicants from the city riding up to beg for my graces. Come to my throne room only if your need is dire, and woe be to anyone from outside the coven who disturbs me while I'm painting. 1 second. The Overseers were probably the last of our significant enemies, and now they're beaten. I trust you can handle anyone else who comes along. Your Empress, Delilah Caldwin.
I'll have to reach the security room.
Isn't it like Alt? No. It's C? Really? Oh, well, that's...
The High Overseer.
I'm gonna restart this, kind of. Yeah. Just a little. It'll be fine. Oh, God. I wanted my bone charms, and my brain just went, bone charms. Oh. Apparently not. Oh. That was interesting. Okay. That was an interesting little glitch. I can't believe I just now figured that out.
better have a look. What's going on?
Hey. Dumbass.
Unauthorized presence. Playback indicates a young woman, armed.
Very armed. And you're disarmed. Sorry, that was funny. I'm confused. Oh, well, we'll come back to this. I got other stuff I gotta do. I was just following the rune.
Why is there a tree in the middle of the chapel?
It worked. I painted the chapel, but added a tree to the painting. After arranging the runes across the chair, both pure and corrupted, I was able to transpose the chapel made of paint with the one made of stone. With more runes, I should be able to do the same to all the Empire. This will be my greatest undertaking. Transposing my painting. The world as it should be. With this wretched dung we're all born into. At last, all will be made proper and good.
Soon I will dream the dream of a new world, and all will change.
Bending the energies of the void was tricky, but I've managed to corrupt the runes of bone for my great painting. I've got all the ingredients ready in the chapel: dried kelp, algae from the moats, flowers from the greenhouse ground to dust and made into pigment, human bones infused with the fluids of terror and regret. Mustering patience, I will continue my painting until the final rune is ready to affix to the throne, my throne. But harmony must be maintained between the corrupt runes and their pure counterparts. Two corrupt align with two of the purest. If this harmony is not observed, the magic of the painting would get twisted and fail, or even turn against me. Wow, great, thank you.
Delilah's working on something terrible. but I might be able to sabotage it.
We'll wait on that.
Okay, the machine has detected something. The machine experiencing uncertainty. General detection state. Aristocratic profile, but hostile. The machine has entered combat.
Well, that was useless.
Entering combat state. Breached. Amplified. The machine has lost its quarry.
Oop, I need to, I thought I had to run, but I wasn't running for some reason. I was pressing all the wrong buttons. We're not gonna touch that.
Display back indicates some detection without certainty. Playback for detection registers unauthorized presence. Playback for completion. Combat protocol.
Oh, nice.
So here we are, where my dear lying half-sister Jessamine and I played as children. Where your mother bedded your father, then gave birth to you. Where
Delilah.
she was murdered by Dowd and his black-hearted
Delilah, why do you say it like this?
race that ruined both our lives. You have a twisted view of the world, and I have no idea whether you're telling the truth or not. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the thing is like, just... Ooh, I fucked that up.
Okay, enemy encountered. Alternative tactical mode. Okay, shut it down.
Okay, we need...
How do you want to die?
Holy! Oh, shoot!
Won't stand a chance anyway.
I think we made a little too much noise. Oh, shoot. There we go. Sorry about your friend. It wasn't on purpose.
I think I heard something.
Hmm.
Who's running around over there?
I thought you, of all people, would understand. Those nights as a girl in the Hound Pit's pub. Didn't you dream of getting this crown back? It was stolen from me first. Even before you came into
Exactly. You are taking out your rage on somebody who was completely uninvolved.
born under rare stars. I know I'm far luckier than most, Delilah. None of that excuses the destruction in your wake.
Hello? Let's have a look around.
There you go. This wasn't here before.
You will take me back and die at my hands.
I'm confused. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. We're leaving this then. We're not done yet with everything else.
Destiny is gone at last, faded into nothing. Her reward is peace.
The high and mighty overseer himself was here when Delilah took the throne. The look on her face as she vanquished Emily the False and her Serconan father will forever keep a candle flame flickering in my heart, watching him beat a frantic retreat, knowing he'd return with others of his Blaviding sect, knowing they would fall before us. It was delicious. The tower is ours now. Dunwall and Karnaca are ours. Soon, too, the oracular sisters. And when my mistress finishes her painting, we will own all the empire. Mary Kate.
lover's hungry words dripping with honey. Even the final thoughts of one lost in despair before jumping from a bridge.
So now my voice will live on, even after I'm dead and gone.
Mm-hmm. What the fuck did you do? Why is there a bathtub out here?
It makes me furious seeing the tower like this.
He framed the picture. That's so cute. Oh my god. How embarrassing though, like your childhood shit is just like literally framed. Unironically. It's like, ah yes, I am a full grown adult and yet... Whoop, not what I meant to do. They really tore the place up though, like, seriously. Oof, that's a lot.
I hope it's not a rat. It's that noise.
If only had a bomb.
Protect me! I don't want to die!
Holy shit. There's no one even in here. Oh, there is. I think I scared him. Just go to bed, man. Got everything? Yeah. Okay. We could do the power room, but why do that when we can do this instead? If I can figure it out.
She found the place where he was birthed by man.
I don't think I can. I'm confused. I'm confused.
By crafting more corrupt runes, I could disrupt Delilah's painting.
Okay. I'm in the wrong place. That's fine. Are you getting motion sick? Because I am. I'm an idiot.
With the power on, I can take the elevator to the throne room.
Okay. Wrong turn.
You've grown so wise, young niece. But remember, you're a woman with power. Someone will always try to shut you up or burn you to cinders.
Damn. His office? It opens directly into his office? Damn. Great office you have here, Corvo. Anyway. Dang. Oh, I think I did this wrong.
My spirit. Follow me, dear Emily, and see how I will reshape all things.
Um, can I say hi to Dad first? No. Okay. Look at all this, though, man. Ooh, wait. Seriously? Wow. Okay. Damn, they broke in here.
Is this Ramsey?
Oh, shit. I trust I'll only be locked away here for a short time. I intend to record my thoughts, for during a confinement, a gentleman must find ways to keep his mind alert. Additionally, one should engage in strenuous exercise to retain vigor. Therefore, I have performed a dozen lunge-style exertions for my legs, feeling quite revitalized. Day 4, I'm frustrated to have been left here for so long. Though it is understandable, Duke Luca, Belle, and Delilah have just acquired the throne and have many urgent tasks to perform. I hope I am not forgotten amidst their other duties, but how could they forget me? It was I who took the scales in their favor. 10 squats performed today. My guy is literally out here like, here's my exercise routine because I've forgotten. I've been forgotten. Day 7. If I'm meant to be humbled by this imprisonment, then let it be known I am humbled. Perhaps my role was not so important. Yet I did play a part. I hope I continue to be of service. Marched in place. Day 12. Have they no pity? The briefest audience, that's all I ask. Empress Delilah, Duke of Bell, I will grovel before you. I beg you, don't you want to see your Ramsey crouch? Well, I am ready. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was so funny that I had to cough. Oh my god. Damn, son. That was fucking hilarious. Well, there goes my office. Damn, Delilah. I'm gonna actually... Okay, here's the thing. Yes, because I want to be able to talk to Corvo just a little, okay? Okay. Oh. Will I be able to? I can't. Oh, frick. Okay. Oh my god, though, Ramsey. That was hilarious. It was the funniest fucking thing ever. I know, I don't need to do this, but it's funnier if I do.
So this is the world she dreams about.
Damn, Delilah.
If I put Delilah on the throne, the painting should trap her in her own fantasy world.
Oh, different throne? Okay.
I have to eliminate Delilah one way or the other.
Wait, shoot. Why did I drop her?
You wanted to rule a world of your own, Delilah. So be it.
What I've always deserved. My justice. Now what's always been marred and distorted will be perfect. I've waited.
Just hiding behind, you know, your statued father. I don't wholly understand that, but okay. A lot. You've been gone for like how long has this game been? Okay. 2 people died. That's fine. Full assault, non-lethal. It's great. Got all the runes, all the bone charms, all the shrines, the one singular painting. We're good. Okay. Credits. On to credits.
And so the time of crisis in Karnaca came to an end, with the city's wisest citizens unscathed. Led by its new council, the southern capital was pulled back from the brink of anarchy, and Serkonos began to thrive. In Dunwall, without ever realizing it, Delilah passed into an imagined world where her father's promises were fulfilled and her subjects would love her forever, as she sailed the ocean with a great fleet and trekked across the Pendician wastes. While in the true capital, Emily the Just, Emily the Clever, ruled for decades over a prosperous, mended empire with Corvo Attano by her side. In his day, Anton Sokolov fired the engines of industry, hurling the empire into a more sophisticated age. He dallied with nobles, wayward artists, and great inventors alike, drinking in all that life could offer. Leaving Dunwall for the last time, he headed to the cold north, contented at last, on a final voyage to take him home. There are things that never change, no matter how hard you try. Questions you must answer. As Megan Foster faded from the world, Billy Lurk stepped from her shadow, setting out to discover her truest.
We're not playing Death of the Outsider. You could not pay me to. Or we might, but after we finish High Chaos 2. Is that it? Okay, so always mute the critic music because it's most of the time copyrighted. So this is a fine game. It's fine. But if you told me, like, this is not at all like what I would expect from a Dishonored 1 sequel. It's not what I would expect. The aesthetics are very different. The story is much more convoluted and not necessarily in a good way. It's good, don't get me wrong, it's good, but like I feel like particularly what they do with Delilah, it's not there yet. It needs to be pushed a little it needed to be pushed a little further, but it wasn't. Like, I don't care that we don't know whether or not she's lying or not, because the fact is I think that Delilah is her own unreliable narrator. She's telling you all these things and she truly does believe it, and I think that's genius. But she is not reliable because, like I said, she's essentially taking out all this rage from her childhood on somebody that she admits wasn't even born when all these things happened to her. The problem is that relation, because they decided to say, okay, well, you can play as Corvo or Emily, they don't fully commit to that, like, that relationship between the protagonist and the antagonist. Because you really can't. Because the fact is that her Delilah's relationship with Corvo is inherently always going to be different than her relationship with Emily. And Emily has to be the main character here. I'm not saying you're wrong for playing Corvo. I just think that Corvo's storyline is much weaker than Emily's, if that makes sense. Like, Corvo very much felt like pandering. His inclusion as a playable character felt like pandering. It does. It just does. And that's a me thing. But at the same time, they don't wholeheartedly commit to Emily. And I remember when it came out, everybody's very excited about Emily, but then like other people were upset because, oh, well, what about Corvo? And then they made Corvo a playable character. And look. You get extra credit points for committing to the bit. This does not commit to the bit at any point in time. And it doesn't change the fact either that it feels very, linear, because I've played this way fewer times than I've played Dishonored 1. Because this feels very much just like, here's one thing after another, after another, after another, instead of like, oh yeah, you are doing these things for a reason. Which... I don't know, it's purely in the context of the first Dishonored, where it's like, you are betrayed, and then you're going after the people who betrayed you. In this, it's not so much a betrayal as it's like, okay, well, let's deconstruct her network, but they don't... There's not that depth to each of the individual characters. Like, it's not like they're working together, it's all they're working for Delilah because they admire Delilah. I don't know. I just wish that it went further, or that it was different. I don't know. Here's the thing. I've been thinking for years, what would I want to change to make this more like what I would want? And I've never found an answer. It's fine. It's a fine game. I like it. I like it a lot. But I am nothing if not overcritical. And I don't know if they could have pushed further to commit more to it. Would that make it better? Would it have made it better if Corvo was removed as a playable character? Would I want just like a ground up different game? I don't know. Because at the end of the day, this is what we got, and this is it. It's enough. It's like, it goes far enough that I can't figure out what I feel is quote unquote wrong with it, because there's nothing really wrong with it. It's a personal preference thing. But at the same time, I'm just dissatisfied with it. Every time I play it, I'm just dissatisfied. And like, I had a lot more fun playing this time than I did last time I played Low Chaos. But even then, like, there were moments where I'm like, I just don't care anymore. I don't know. It's a me issue. It really is a me issue. Because at the end of the day, this is a great game. It is. I don't love the art direction. I wish it was more akin to the first Dishonored game. I preferred their art direction. I love the Clockwork Soldiers as an addition. It really does step up the difficulty in terms of execution for that non-lethal achievement, because I do have the non-lethal achievement, the clean hands, but it was really hard to get. But it just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I know it's not the game's fault. I know it's a me fault. But also, the game's not perfect. No game is. So it's just, it is what it is. I'm gonna think about this for like years and be like, what is the problem? What is the problem with it? And I never will find the answer. I guarantee I'll never find the answer. Because it's I can go around and around saying the same thing over and over again, because it's just a me thing. Like, you talk so much to Delilah, and she's such a inconsistent character. And part of that is her being an unreliable narrator, but it doesn't hit well for me. It just doesn't, and I don't know why. I don't. We're pretty much just sitting through the credits now, because all of these people did a lot of really beautiful work. Games are such a big job, and like, they did a really good job. Okay, like, I can nitpick all I want, but like, it is one of those things that it's a me issue, not a them issue. The work that was put in is gorgeous. It's beautiful. I just have some writing issues. Because I'm nitpicky. I must say I am very, very nitpicky. I'm very tired too, so. Oh, well, I apologize if I'm not making much sense. It's just, I'm still recovering from being sick. I'm tired. It's a moment. I can never fully, like, parse why, like, the Clockwork Mansion is a really memorable set piece, and it's a great set piece. I love it. But, like, I don't know, the game doesn't feel finished, almost. It felt like it needed to be more fleshed out, but at the same time, it is fleshed out. I don't know what the problem is. It's a me thing. All I know is it took me 2 hours to finish the game in the entire last chapter. And then, okay, this is another thing, too. This is my main problem with Death of the Outsider. Death of the Outsider was released as its own game. I don't feel like it should have been. Death of the Outsider feels like a DLC for this game. And it would be a great DLC if it was just a DLC for this game. But the problem is it's not. So, like, one second. One second. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, Death of the Outsider. If you want to buy Death of the Outsider, it is currently on sale for $5.99. That's perfectly acceptable. Get it for $5.99. Its regular price, though, is $30. I have 6 hours on record, and that was me playing it for the first time on stream. So, I can either buy this with Dishonored 2 for $60, which is literally perfectly acceptable for a new game. It's on sale right now for $11.99 if you want it. But, like, I could not, for the life of me, like, make the case that you should buy this buy Death of the Outsider when it's not on sale. And even Dishonored 2. Dishonored 2 regular price is also $30? Am I reading that right? $29.99. I'm on Steam right now. It's on sale right now for $2.99, so, get it now because it's on sale. So you're telling me Death of the Outsider and Dishonored 2 are the same price? Those aren't even, like, the same length, much less quality. What? I'm sorry, I just had my entire life, like, flipped on its head. What the? Okay, where's the original Dishonored? I need to... Show me the store page. And the original Dishonored Definitive Edition, which, to be fair, came out in 2012, is $20 Right now it's on sale for $4.99. If you want just the base game, it's $10. Also on sale for $3. I have 75 hours on record for the original Dishonored. For Dishonored 2, if it will let me do the thing, thank you. I have a total of 58 hours. The game just... It's not the same. It's not the same. And Dishonored in general has been decreasing returns until Death of the Outsider, which I just... On sale, great. Please get it. It's fine for on sale if you just can't do anything less. And I love Billy as the character. The problem is I just don't like the game itself. It's so linear. It feels like a DLC. It feels like Knife of Dunwall. But the problem is you're paying $30, which is the same price as Dishonored 2 for a DLC, if it's not on sale. That's stupid. That's really stupid. And I will eventually probably play Death of the Outsider just to have it permanently, and then I can say, look, I'm not playing it again, watch the play. But Death of the Outsider is so unbelievably linear. I will play all of my High Chaos, and then I'll play Death of the Outsider. Because it's not there. It's not there. It's not there. It feels like a DLC. It is effectively a DLC, but it's a separate game for some god unknown reason. And it's the same price as Dishonored 2. Oh my god, I didn't know that. That's horrible. That's awful. That's awful. For a DLC. And people are complaining nowadays that Separate Ways for Resident Evil 4 Remake was too expensive. And Separate Ways feels like a separate game because it's so much. Which, speaking of, sorry, now I have to go check that. If I consider Death of the Outsider to be on par with Separate Ways, which actually I think it's less than Separate Ways, that is $10 versus $30. And understandably, I have to add this. Death of the Outsider uses a lot of like brand new mechanics. So I get that behind the scenes, it was a lot more work. And I understand that. Behind the scenes, it was way more work than, for example, making Separate Ways. It does not change the fact that as far as story content, I don't think there is enough story content to warrant a $30 price tag. And I don't like the story of Death of the Outsider either. I'll play Death of the Outsider in 2 sittings. You guys won't have to deal with it for long, but like, I'm gonna go do other stuff now because now I'm pissed because I thought of Death of the Outsider. Anyway, yeah, so I will be back on the weekend with Dead by Daylight. I think like the 1st, which is in 2 days, I will have a video coming out where we're going to be addressing some stuff. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, I hope that you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.